What's happening, guys? Dang, this is just here, just a few minutes ago, is the first I've ever heard of these Buddhist monks walking across America. Man, I'm in the state of Missouri. I wish they would have came this way. I would have fucking walked with them, bro, but it's cold here. And they're walking barefoot, my favorite. Dang. So I had to look it up, and I'm like, what is this monk thing? And it's walk for peace. Yeah, they must know something. They must know something is up. Man. Yep, you guessed it. Still in my robe. January 14th, 2026. It is Thursday, I believe. Right? It's 11:21. No, it's Wednesday. 11:22, January 14th, 2026. Wednesday. I said Thursday. What the fuck? I could have sworn something else I looked at. So it's been at least a week or so. 7, 8 days. And I haven't smoked any cigarettes. What? That's crazy. That's not crazy. It's wild. I'm 56 years old. So for 43 years, I smoked cigarettes. I've taken little breaks here and there. Never taken a break as long as I did when I was doing drugs. You know, the longest intermittent part I ever did was almost 6 years, like 5.5 to 6. I don't really know exactly. Probably about 5 years. No, about 6. Yeah, because it was 2010. And then, yeah, by 2016, 2017, I was back in the saddle again. And then off, and then on, and then off, and then on, and the rest is history. And the rest is just history. So I don't know what the flip is going on, but I woke up, got up today, and I was feeling a little like, not so much anxious as, thank you, they're like fed up. Like, yeah, like fed up. It's time to change something. There's time to change the road you're on. We've talked about all this. But something is shifting and changing. Something is shifting and changing even in you guys, right? I know, I gotta get in the fucking shower, bro. Got crazy hair from... Yeah, lighting is everything, isn't it? I look like this, and then I'll look different when I change the lighting, you know? When I go in the living room, as opposed to the overhead light and how it's shining on me. And I look like shit, right? I got binkles. I don't know. I'm just fed up. Things that I hear and listen to people say, it's a fucking annoying now. Now everything is just getting annoying. I don't know how Jesus did it. I mean, that's why he had to go off by himself. And he would get upset. But, you know, he had to go off to pray and meditate, you know. Because I'm sure it was fucking hard to deal with a bunch of fucking morons, you know. I say morons. That's my way of being a dick. But, you know, Jesus We love Jesus. We want prenup. He did flip tables and stuff. All I really want to say is Jesus wasn't a fucking religion. Okay? Jesus was not a religion. Jesus was not a religion. He didn't say you had to go into this building and you had to. He didn't come and say, guess what? I'm going to start a new religion and I'm calling myself us Christians. No. He walked healing, spreading the word, and waking people up and helping people that needed help. And in return, they helped him and his disciples. And that's the way it should be. I mean, that's how it's shown to me. That's what they've always placed in my heart, and it was hard. That's why you guys always felt different, didn't you? That's why it was hard growing up. Because you never fit into the norm of this society. You never fit in the norm of this society. And now that you're getting older, you're like, you know what? I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm a grown-ass motherfucker. I don't want to do this shit no more. These people are fucking ridiculous. This whole fucking society is ridiculous. I'm in it. I stay in it till I know how to get out of it, is what you know what I mean? This is the energy. This is what I'm picking up from you guys. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. This is what I'm feeling, what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I need to learn. I need to learn when I'm actually receiving messages with they're like, which is all the time. Who the fuck am I? When I'm always feeling other people's shit, whether you're incarnate or not. Whether they're walking around in a human or they're not walking around in a human. Who the fuck am I under all that? Where do they end and I begin? Does somebody feels that way? Or does no one have any kind of understanding? And I would not be surprised one bit. I'll tell you the truth. I look around. I don't even leave this fucking house. I go through the social media, and of course you're only going to see what you observe, and they're only going to give you more what you observe. What's crazy is I just posted my oldest son one of his little video things from a long ass time ago. Long time ago. Showed up on my feed. It was crazy. It was wild. It was cool. So I shared it in my post tab. I didn't listen to it. I will later, but so and on it, and I just got something's coming back from 12 years ago. Where were you at 12 years ago? Where was I at 12 years ago? Let's see. How old was I when 12 years ago? That's 44. I was 44 12 years ago. What happened 12 years ago? Now tell me, does your head spin around? Oh my gosh, Michael. Michael. We always had this joke because you remember The Exorcist? And then there was, I think it was a movie or something. I don't know. It was something, but our joke was always, does your head spin around? Yeah, anyway. Watching all these things and I don't care anymore. I don't care what you see. Yeah. It's the frustration. It's the living. I don't know. Would be nice. Would be fucking amazing. It would be awesome. if people just took responsibility for their own human and their own selves instead of bitching and pissing and whining that somebody else is doing something to you? You choose this. You want that house. You want the indoor plumbing. You eat the food at the grocery store because you don't grow your own, because you don't want to, or whatever your reason, or you don't have the money like me, or you don't have the means, or, whatever. So you're like, I live in this society, but they don't do shit to me. I do it to myself. You know why? Because it's a choice. Taking responsibility and power for yourself is a huge thing, but it's so much easier. Is it easier? It's not for me. I don't know about you. Evidently, it's for everyone else. Oh my God, look at what they do to us. They make us pay taxes. Don't pay taxes. Well, then I have to. Well, then that's your fucking choice. But you know what they are doing and you choose to stay in it. It's your fucking choice. Nobody does shit to you. You do it to yourself. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. In my world, I choose. I choose to live in this apartment. I can live in my car. I can go live in the street. I just walk out the fucking door and do it. I go to the store and I buy this conventional fucking food, these apples that never rot. Am I getting any benefit out of it? Probably not. It's not even real food, bro. Think about it. But I go buy it. I could buy organic. Is it different? Really? It's not the organic, it's the non-GMO. If you want to start doing shit, we need to start doing shit about it, or shut the fuck up and live in your, that you chose. You buy a house and it's not your fucking house unless you bought it outright, but then they could still take that it could still be taken from, they still control everything you do with your HOAs. You can't do this. You better get a permit to do this. You don't own shit. You don't even own yourself. The illusion is real, folks. And we all live in it. So fucking, it's not going to end soon enough, I can tell you that. It's going to suck. I could be, enjoy what you have, love what you got, because in a fucking instant, it can be gone. Remember when the floods came? I said, remember when the floods came. No, we weren't here, were we? You know what I was thinking about? BC times it went backwards, right? And then after Jesus, what did they start back at 0? So now we're up at, 2000. Are we going to go backwards after all this happens? Is it even going to be the same? Is it even going to fucking matter? When you leave your human, where do you go? Do you know? Do you care? Do you even fucking care? Do you care about the people that are being treated like shit? Do you care? No, you don't. You know why? Because you're able to do shit. But let me tell you what, have that ability taken away from you. God forbid one of you gets hurt where you can never do anything for yourself. Wouldn't that be a blessing for you? So you can see how the other side lives. So you can see how frail you really are. It's just the human. But Jesus spoke about something greater, right? Get it or you don't. Who the fuck am I? I'm nobody. All I know what I am is I know the hell I've lived. And I still live every day. Somebody who would love to work hard. See, these generation and these people, even people from my generation, a lot of people, they don't want to work. They don't want to do shit. They just poor me. They get on, poor me. Everyone owes me something. They have the ability to work, and yet they're so fucking miserable because they don't want to work. Must be nice to be able to sit on your ass. Really, I'd rather go work personally. One thing motherfuckers can't deny, anyone who's ever known me, is I worked my fucking ass off. I worked. And I have these gifts. There's a reason why I don't. I'm just trying to make it make sense. Something's occurring, and you can feel it deep within yourself. Listen, I'm a nobody that God has touched, that at the deepest, darkest parts, and I'm just here to share that. And you know what? We're all teachers and we're all students, because you know what? We all have a fucking mouth and a presence. So whether you have a platform or not, you still go out in the fucking world. You're still a teacher and a student, always. What are you teaching? It doesn't have to be you have a platform and you have 1 million followers. If you have 1 million fucking followers, what are you doing? Oh, you're just another bot giving the world what they want. Fuckery. To control people is the easiest thing in the world. We do it all the time. Could plant thoughts in people's heads. I can hold up yarn, and the colors of it, or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever. We plant seeds in people's heads, subliminally. People put it in the music. Be careful. Mind control. That's why maybe Jesus was so adamant about being love and being everything that you naturally, truly are from your true nature of the soul. Because then you can't be swayed by anything when you awaken that spark within you. Then what you see, what you read, what you know it's all fucking bullshit. And then you got to live in a world where everyone's just fucking asleep and they're sheeple. Oh, really? So if what I've been learning is it doesn't matter if they're religious or if they're the spiritual community, everyone still, puts their nose up to everybody if they don't look apart. Really? Where'd that come from? Oh, yeah. Somebody's always trying to be a big deal. What about come as you are? Where you are? Would you know? Would you know unless I told you? Because I don't look the part and I don't do the part. I'm not playing the part. See, there's this whole important thing about playing a part. You fucking have no idea. They're showing me like the leper. Like Jesus coming in the form of a leper. The angels walking around in the beaten down, maybe they don't look so great, or they're homeless, or there's something, with their hand out. Will you please just help me feed my family or give me some food? Oh, God, you better why don't you get a fucking job? Yeah, have fun with that. Just know your role. Know your role. Be happy in it. If that's the life you want to live, then you be happy in that. Don't push your shit on no one else. Like you could say the same about me, Serena. Don't push your shit on anyone. I'm not pushing my shit on anyone else. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. I feel I'm supposed to be doing. And if no one else can see it, fuck all of you. Give a fuck. Because out of everybody, if one person is like, gets hope, and can see, hey, I kind of relate to this fucking whacked out chick, man, with these fucking fucked up girl and shit. Doesn't even brush her fucking hair before she comes on here. It ain't about that. What is it about? It's about where I came from and what I overcame and how I did that. You can't see past this to see that message. Oh, should I talk about they're doing black magic on you? And oh my God, how great you are? No, you're not so fucking great. Serena, you're not so fucking great. You're drinking coffee. You smoke plant medicine at night. You got an e-cig. Oh my God, you might have a drink. No, you're not perfect. Never claimed to be. Don't want to be. I just want to be better than I was the day before. That day's gone. I want to be closer to God. Can I get even closer? Can you open me up even more? Oh, it's going to hurt. Hurts, don't it? Yeah, very much. Heal the body. Doing what they said I can never do. I shouldn't be walking. I shouldn't be sitting. But here I am without doctors. Here I am. Although not very well. And it's very painful. And it's hard to do some of the daily tasks that we take for granted. But yet here I am. Every day wanting just to be a better person so I can fulfill the thing for humans who don't give two fucks about me or nobody else. Make it make sense. But here we are. No. I don't know. If you're still here, I fucking don't know where all this is coming from, but you guys already know. What comes out, comes out. I said what I said, and I really don't want to upload this, but here we are. Here we go. I'm going to stop it now because we're already at 22 minutes and a whole bunch of nothing been said. All I know is I'm a fucking nobody that wants to tell everybody who will listen, 2222. But somebody who saved my soul, the one that came before me, and we're to carry on that family tradition. And given the okay, I'd annihilate everybody. It's just a human after all. It's just a human. Made of whatever that will dust to dust, right? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But the soul, the energy lives forever. It just transitions. I don't even need this. Why do I do it? Because I grabbed it. But I'll tell you what, out of all my years, and this is for somebody maybe that has, that smokes cigarettes or has anything that they do, I'll tell you what, yes, and I have this. It's not the same though. It's not the same than smoking a cigarette. It's not the same at all. There's something different in cigarettes. Anyway, 43 fucking years. It's a choice. Everything is a choice. You choose to do this or you choose to do that. It's so much easier for somebody who's addicted to drugs to go, I'm addicted. That means they have no power over it. They can't control it. Why does anyone want to give that power away? But everybody does. It's like ingrained in you. I had a horrible life. Well, who hasn't really? You know what I mean? Most people have. Some worse than others, I'm addicted. I can't stop. It's just something I just can't stop. So much, is it really easier to live your life that way? That you have no control over anything? Everyone can just tell you what to do, who to be, and that you have no control at all over anything you do? The other day getting in a conversation about somebody about fucking meth. I'm like, there ain't one thing in meth that's addicting unless they put fentanyl or heroin or something in it. Other than that, it's not. It's a choice. You're not addicted. You can't stop because you don't want to. Face the facts. Take responsibility for yourself and be like, you know what? I don't want to stop. If I go out and decide one day, hey, I might want to do a line or something, it's a fucking choice. Let me hit that pipe. It's a choice. It's not because I'm addicted. It's fucking absurd. I know. Everyone's going to be mad and go, no, addiction is real. How about your choice is real? How about that? You have the power. You can stop anything and do whatever the fuck you want. It's up to you. Own that shit. There's something about taking your so-called power back. There's something about that owning your shit that puts the ball in your court. And I think big change can happen then. If you decide to slip up and go get high, well, it's because you wanted to. Put the ball in your court. Then you could say what you want to do. But with that comes owning your shit too, right? You say, I love getting high on meth. So I'm going to do that. Well, then do that. If that's what you want, then do that. Stop trying to be something you're not and say things you're not. Maybe it's denial. It's not just a river in Egypt, right? Denial. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is just what I've been learning, I'll tell you honestly. I hate dope. I'll call it meth, okay? I love it and I hate it. What I hate about it is how it makes me look, how it makes me feel, how it makes me not want to do, it makes me focused on other things. But on the other hand, I love it. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the way it makes me focus. You know what I mean? I just don't like the other part of it. I feel like I'm not closer to my divinity, my God, my soul part. You know what I mean? And the vibration of it's low. So I have a choice. Get high or don't get high. But it's not because I have no power or control. Am I making sense? Probably going to piss a lot of people off. Give a fuck. If you're pissed off, then something triggered in you and you needed to hear it. Other than that, I'm going to go then. I just want to say, if you've made it this far, congratulations. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, this is my fucking truth. This is my life. This is real. This isn't staged. I'm not trying to look a certain way and do crazy fucking bullshit. This is just me talking to you, spilling my fucking guts. And guess what? Nobody likes real for real. They like what looks like reality. But tell me more about my, you want me to sit here and fluff you all up? It ain't gonna happen unless, you know who you are. Best thing, there's probably no even point in even doing this anymore because nobody really gives a fuck. Everybody just likes fake. Maybe I shouldn't say everybody, but from what I observe, that's all I see. And nobody fucking gets it. nobody fucking gets it. It's okay. As long as you get it, I get it. And to know that still growing,